and Robert Puddy is here as well. He is also co-hosting, and he's also got the goods. He's got the goodies. So since the first time here, I want to make sure that, one, you can see and hear me all right. So let me know. Let me know. Can you hear me? Oh, what? Yes. No. Maybe so. Yes, yes. Fantastic. All right. So now that I know that you can hear me, I want to explain the rules here. What do you mean there's rules? Yes, there are rules. It's a little bit different structure than how we run it over at Affiliate Funnel, but it's all for your benefit, and there's lots of good stuff. So the reason that I came on now is because we're going to be running the sweepstakes. Yes, sweepstakes, but we're not giving away traffic as a prize. That's Affiliate Funnel, and that's what they do at Affiliate Funnel. This is for the membership script. So what we are going to do for you, for those of you who show up early, and the winner of the sweepstakes prize is a PLR package with master resale rights and everything that you need to get started well. All the content, all the product, everything. The only thing you need to do is get the membership script and get a domain. But there are also videos in the membership script, the TMS members area, on how to set it up and use it for such set purposes using a PLR package. So if you guys want to go ahead and get your sweepstakes guesses in, how will we know? What are we guessing about? How many people are going to be attending today's webinar? And since this is the first time we're running this webinar, I'm not really sure how many people are going to be attending it, because there's lots to talk about, and we're going to be talking about the different plugins that are available for you to use as owners. So whether you're an existing owner already and you use the TMS script, or you're thinking about becoming an owner, we're breaking down how to use the different plugins to your advantage and make profits and get yourself a lucrative business. So I don't know how many people are going to be here. I wouldn't put it up in the 30s. I'm not trying to shortchange myself, but there's a limited amount of people who take themselves seriously when it comes to their business. So put in your guesses as you think according. This is the first time we're doing this. So as long as you don't go over, whoever gets closest wins. So you can, there has been, well, there, yeah, I sent out to everybody that I knew. And that's 11,000 for one, 1,000, close to 1,000 for another. And so those are all the targeted members that I usually promote to. But yes, there are lots of Skype rooms that got invaded because Brenda Broyles rocks when it comes to sharing through social mediums, because Skype is also a social platform. Hold on, I need my coffee. Wait, do you still drink coffee? Yes, and this is only an hour later than usual. Usually I'm finishing my coffee right about now and going to get another one. But that's what we wanted, that's what we're doing with this sweepstakes here at the TMS webinar. Whoever guesses the closest without going over wins the PLR package that Mr. Robert Puddy has put together with all the available rights, and he gets to give it away. Well, why don't I give it away? Because I don't know what it is. He's got control, so he'll be telling you what you've won. Oh, Robert's. Oh, man. I thought I was just going to have some free ride. No, you get to do something too. Everybody gets to be a part. That's how you make good work of team. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, let's see. Oh, and what's been going on? I noticed that a lot of um, owners have become a little bit more active lately, and I've been getting more commissions over at their sites. And it reminded me of the question that somebody asked last Saturday. They're like, how do you get your list to become more active? I'm like, well, you have to be an active owner of the list, and it's the same thing with an active owner or admin. You have to interact and do things on a daily basis to keep the profits coming in and keep people engaged and keep them active and keep them buying. But people don't want to hear that. Like, what, you mean I have to do real work? No, I don't want to do real work. I just want to set something up and walk away from it. Well, if you set it up right, then you can actually walk away from it to an extent. But you'll always do better when you give your business a little bit of daily attention. Aww. Oh, fantastic. Hey, Monica. So glad to see you. Yeah, anybody want to give a sweepstakes number? They're like, I don't know. I don't want to go over and I don't want to be oh, somebody's saying that the link doesn't work in the webinar's TMI Skype room. I don't know why, but it did pop up. So I'm not sure what's going on with the link, but if Brenda posted it, then you'll be able to edit it. I got to tell the author so that they can do something about it. All right, Gary. Yay! Gary's the first brave soul to put in a number. So, sweepstakes numbers. Win the master PLR rights to the PLR package that the master of all, Robert Puddy, the KnowHow guy, the original KnowHow guy, has put together for you to use so that you can, get your own site up and running in 24 hours. For real, I'm not even pulling your leg here. You can literally take this package, get it up and running in 24 hours, especially with the new videos that Sunny has put together, which show you exactly, step by step, how to use a PLR package to create a website, a membership script website. So, it's fantastic bonus for you. It's an awesome opportunity for you to get your own stuff going without to do anything but pay for your hosting. Oh my God, that's just really, really awesome. And you just don't. I don't understand what a PLR is. I'm going to actually let Mr. Robert Puddy explain what a PLR is because I'm sure I'll mangle it. I understand the concept of it, but when it comes to explaining things of that nature, Robert does a far better job than I do. $590.
Me? Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you.
So are we going to? No, I don't. I get these teeth sorted out. How do you normally deal with the giveaway?
It's whoever guesses the closest without going over wins the prize. But they would have to get the package from you directly.
Okay, here's what I figured, right? Okay, because without actually using the TMS software itself, which is free to go and register for, the PLR package really is not going to be of much use to anyone. So what I was going to do is when we do the sweepstake, whoever's account it is, I'll add the PLR package to their TMS account. So they'll log in to their TMS account, get the PLR package. Okay. Now I've been smart because when I got Sunny to do the sets of videos to explain to people how to set up PLR, the PLR pack that I gave her is the one I'm giving away, the one we're giving away today. So when they watch the videos, it will be exactly the same as what she's doing.
Fantastic. I was thinking something else, but fantastic fits just fine.
See, at least I made it today.
I know. I had to. I was true to my word. I gave you enough funny, encouraging reminders to put you here.
Well, Wednesdays is a day that, well, not just Wednesdays, we do it Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We have the grandchildren around. And I'm usually up at the house at this time, helping my wife with the kids, you know, getting them, giving them their tea, getting them bath, ready for bed, all that kind of stuff. And coming up to 5:30, and we're still struggling. I'm still looking after one while she's eating. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to drop this child and run down to the office. It all worked out. We got her.
All right, but you should be explaining what a PLR product is now.
Right, the PLR product, it's and the ones that we're going to be giving away as prizes, I've already pre-vetted. In that, everything is in the pack that you would need to create a membership site. That's sales letter. I mean, if you're smart, you'll rewrite some of the sales letter and, you know, put your own stuff in there. But that's all there. There's a one-time offer letter. There's banners in there. There's emails to go into the affiliate area. Stuff that you can use for swipes for Skype in your affiliate. So basically, it will fill in everything, including an upsell. So everything that you need to set up that site with a front-end product and an upsell and all of the affiliate stuff for your members to use and extra content. So everything that I would normally look when I set up some of our mini sites, everything I look for is in this package. So it's a complete package, right? And because I don't just own the PLR rights to this, I bought the company, so I own the rights. So as far as I'm concerned, when I give this away, you have unlimited rights with it. There's no restrictions. Okay? There's no one going to come and say you can't do that because I own the product and I own the company. And I say you can. So hopefully, it's Marci and I go through this stuff. I mean, part of this is not just when I approached Marci, as everybody, what's the time we started yet? I suppose I could just go through it. Well, when I approached Marci to do this, my thing for convincing her that this is a good idea was that it's all very well telling people how to do affiliate stuff and how to do drive traffic through traffic exchanges and all that kind of stuff, which you all want to hear. But that's not how Marci, that's not just how Marci and I make our money. It's not how John Olsen makes his money. It's not how Paul Kinder made his money. It's not how I'm making it. It's not really how Marci's making it. And all of the other people that you can think is not really how they're making it. And we're not telling people that. Why aren't we? Well, because mostly everybody thinks that I'm talking, you know, I just want to sell you my products, right? And TMS was created specifically for me to run my business, and it does run my business. And I just want to show you what it is we're doing. So we're going to give you all the information that comes out there, and there'll be some deals along the way. I'm not stupid, I'm a marketer as well. But we want to set this, and the one problem for me is, although I know lots of things, I'm, as you can tell from this ramble now, I'm not necessarily very structured at getting all that information out in the right order, which is Marci's job. It's Marci's job to set the agendas and run the webinars, and I'm here to set, and I'm just here to do that odd explaining and why we did it that way, because that's the big difference. It's not a case of, well, you should do this, but you need to know why we did it that way, what the results were. Now I can do that provided I've got somebody like Marci keeping me in check and and directing the way this goes. So basically, Marci is going to be the person in your shoes, knowing what questions you should be asking. There, got it out.
Fantastic. Wonderful. And now since it is 1 o'clock, those of you who haven't gotten your sweepstakes guesses in, get them in now. If you want to guess how many attendees are showing up, whoever gets as closest without going over, PLR pack with master resale rights, so you can do whatever you want. Only one lucky winner though. So get your guesses in. This is your last chance. All right. The whole purpose of these webinars is to teach you and show you how to use the different plugins that are available to you to make profits. It's not just about, oh, well, this will do this and that'll do that. Yes, we are going to explain things to you, how to use it, why to use it, but it's also the underlying reasons of where you should be going with it, why you should be using it, and what you should be learning from it. All right, so we're highlighting 2 today. Actually, we'll always be highlighting 1 because it's awesome and it does everything you need it to do because it's your virtual assistant and it cuts out extra cost. It's Genius. Every webinar, seminar, this is what they are, seminars. Every seminar we will push it because it is a must-have. It is something that if you want to put your business on automation and get the maximum amount of profits from your business, it's number 1. It's key. So if you haven't gotten it yet, it's a good time to get it now. Why? Because today we're talking about questionnaire as well, the questionnaire plugin. Why does that matter? Well, what is it? What do I get out of using that other than a whole bunch of headaches and stupid answers? All right, you get to know your customers, and same thing with Genix. You get to know your customers, your members. So if I'm sending out offers through Genix and I see who's clicked on them, who's purchased, I know who are my confirmed buyers. I also know which offers responded the best for my particular membership, for my particular subscriber list. Because if I'm putting myself in the shoes of somebody who's, I want to become an owner and all I have is a list, or I want to be an owner and I don't even have a list, Genix is the first one because you can automate your follow-up for your new site. You can send out deals. You can have login ads to sell. But first thing you need to do is you need to get to know the people who are joining your new site. And the best way to do that is to put a questionnaire in front of them. Find out what they want to see more of. In order to pick a product, whether you're creating your first site or making a new one, in order to pick a product that your existing list or membership will want, you need to know what they need to a degree. And you got to know what they're going to say, oh yeah, I like that. Oh, I need that too. Because the more you feel a need, the more money you're going to make because people will buy it because they need it as opposed to want it. So getting to know your membership basics, what is the main product or focus of your list? Is it traffic? Is it PLR products? Is it multi-level marketing? What's your little niche? What's your area that you're focusing on for a particular product when you built this list or when you built your membership site? Because that particular audience will respond better to some products than they will to others. How well you know your members and subscribers also makes a difference. You can see who your confirmed buyers are. So how does that make any kind of difference? So if I know who my confirmed buyers are, then if I have a login spotlight and I want to send out a discounted rate because my login spotlight, it runs for a week, and I'm going to put it in front of the people who I know buy things from me. Well, I'm going to send it to them first because I'm more likely to get a sale from somebody who's a confirmed buyer. But Genius allows me to pick certain members who meet a certain criteria and send out whenever certain conditions are met, like if there's less than $1,000 in sales, or if there's less than 100 logins. You know, you get people to log into your site. That is the secret to success in this business. When you own a membership site, even if it's a PLR site and it's only a 2-page site, it's got the main index page, the members page, and the sales page, 3-page site, whatever. You can make large amounts of money from that. You have to bring people back in. You have to give them a reason to come and log in. So if you're running a spotlight, you got to encourage your members to come in. Not only do they get the chance to reserve the spotlight for themselves, for their own advertising, but also so the member who posted that ad, they can get more views for what they paid for. A little earlier, I was saying, you know, you need to be an active admin in order to have an active membership. And knowing your membership to a degree helps you anticipate what they're going to want, which means when it comes to setting up Genius Virtual Admin, you can set up a follow-up so that all the new members will go through a typical sales funnel. And in that funnel, realistically, if you're a successful owner, you'll have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 PLR sites that funnel into each other, that build on each other. And if you're collecting 100% of the profits because you're doing 100% of the recruiting, well, that's how we make money. That's how owners make money, because you become your own affiliate, super affiliate. But the best way to become a super affiliate is to know what people want and where to look for those particular types of people. And when you know what kind of product that those particular types of people want, it becomes very easy to duplicate this process over and over and just add it in. So that's your sales funnel. So now I'm showing people 4 different products. They're all my own products. They're all relevant to each other. They build on each other, so they're useful. They're needful. And the people who read them prosper and grow and make money. And then I have other settings that allow me to let people know there's a new login spotlight, or other features are becoming available, or if I want to send out an offer just to confirm buyers or people, active members, or a particular member set. I have all the freedom to do that. Or if I know I'm going to be away from my computer or it's 12 o'clock midnight, I can set up an automated mailing, scheduled mailing, so that I can be away from my computer and my site's still doing what I need it to do. It's letting people know there's something that's of interest to them. So when it comes to having your own membership site, very, very, very first thing we will always tell you here is you need the Genius. And yes, you're looking at the price, you're going, oh my God, guess what? This is a Selenar. So Selenars have special deals and special steals and deals. So don't sweat the price. But the other one we're talking about is the questionnaire plugin. Now, well, why do I need this? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Yes, because information is valuable. So the more information that you can get from your membership and have it sorted in a orderly manner so that you can look at the comments or you can set things up as a yes or no. I like yes or no's a little bit more because it restricts crazy responses. That's one thing that you don't anticipate if you've never owned a site. There will always be people who respond inappropriately or not at all what you were anticipating when you originally put an open text spot. Here, tell me what you think. Give me your opinion. No, no, no. Ask them the specific questions that you want to know the answers to in regards to your site. Like if you're trying to figure out what new plugin should I buy? Hey, on my questionnaire plugin, I should be like, so, do you want to see more advertising for you here? Yes. All right. Would you like to see login spotlight ads or da 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 da, you know, or solo ads or da 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 da, whatever? Because even though I'm talking about the membership script here, these all still apply to the viral mailer script and the TEs. The principles still apply. The better you know your membership, the more information you have to give them the products they are going to want to buy from you. And that's how you make real money here. You don't try to sell people what they don't want. You can, it's just a lot harder to make a profit. If I have to sell, if I have to choose between selling a physical product or a digital product, I will pick a digital product every time, because it's delivered instantaneously once the payment is accepted, instead of waiting for something and then having to be responsible to send it off or receive it. As an owner, digital products are amazing. They are the answer to the prayers for people who don't want to have to keep track of inventory, who don't want to have stock in their home up to the rafters. And these PLR products that you have the ability to get on your own or that you can win here as our sweeps, these are all things that you can make profit from, but you have to know how your membership responds to you. You must be engaged with them. And the best way to engage with them is ask them questions. Yes.
Well, I just want to put something in here. That somebody who did exactly what you just said. Okay. People in here will know about I Am Successful. But what you just said is exactly what Soren did. He sent out a questionnaire to his member database. They answered the questions, and he created a whole site based on their answers. And I'm not going to log in and tell you exactly, but I know for a fact that there is over 30,000 members in that site, and it made 6 figures.
Yeah.
From a questionnaire.
Yes, and people underestimate the value of asking questions and getting information, and then that's why we have these plugins. But here's the other side of the coin. You can get these plugins, you can install them on your site, but if you do not take the action of asking, putting in the questions, giving them a multiple choice, or giving them the opportunity to give you their opinion, you have to put in the work and set it up. And then you have to send out and let your membership know, hey, listen, I've got a questionnaire and I really want to hear from you, because I want to put together something that everybody wants. Well, everybody that's here wants, because you guys are the people that matter to me. Hey, I know it sounds sappy, I know it sounds overblown, but you know what? You can do no wrong when it comes to flattering your membership, because the more important your members feel, the more loyal they are, more money they are more inclined to part with with doing business with you. And the faster they do it, God, I got great results the last time. I'm going to get this, and oh, psh. And then they follow through, and then, ooh, hey, ooh. And it's like an awesome snowball effect, and it's quite addictive. So here's the cautionary term. You must make sure you do not neglect your existing membership or a new membership, because you can build new sites all the time. But if you do not take the time to tend and grow them, it's just like a garden. You gotta give it a little bit of water, make sure it gets a little bit of sun, weed out the ones that aren't responding, keep things active and growing. You can have as many sites as you want. And if you're using Genius, well, you got automation galore, so you don't even have to worry about, well, did I mail here? No, it's already taken care of. It's a virtual assistant. It does everything you need it to do as long as you take the time to set it up. And that's the part that people skip out on. The you part. You have to put your time, your personality, and your script into this business. You're the salesperson. Even if I hate sales. I really, really do. That's why I love Genius. Because I don't have to sell personally. All I have to do is set up my emails with the content that I want delivered. And I get to talk the way that I'm comfortable talking through email. And it gets sent out when all these things happen. So I get hands-free results. And I get more pleasure out of my sites because I don't have to spend so much time doing all the little tedious things, because I set them up at the beginning of the week and I'm done with it. It's taken care of. So don't do yourself a disservice. Don't look at the price tag of Genius and go, I can't. But you can. Because I will tell you, there is nothing worse than building a huge list on an autoresponder and having that list disappear. I know a whole bunch of people who were building a list on GVO. They were using GVO autoresponder. They deleted their list. GVO deleted their list. There have been other instances where things happened and other people's accounts have gotten deleted, or you didn't quite hit the payment, so your access to your list is no longer yours. They're not there anymore. All sorts of awful things can happen when you deal with a third party. And this is just a one-time thing, a one-time cost to you. And it's a great investment for your business. Investment in time, investment in effort, and investment in return on investment. So, yes, exactly. Brenda hit it right on the nose. Some of you probably came here today from a link that was sent to Genius. So, if you're wondering, why do we talk about it? Well, what does that tell me? Well, if you don't want to get the questionnaire, because I know it's a little bit long, you should at least be looking at this, because you can see who your confirmed and active buyers are. You can see who's reading your emails. You can see what they like. Well, how can I tell that? Because if I send out a product and nobody clicks on it, even my active confirmed buyers don't click on it, then they don't like it. So I should never send it out again to this particular group because they don't want it. So I need to find something else that they are going to go crazy over. They're going to click and buy and click and buy and click and buy, because that's the business. Click and buy. TMS is the membership script. It's free. That part is free. The plugins are what you pay for, and the plugins are lifetime. And in case nobody told you, once you buy a plugin, if you decide to get on the addictive train and launch another PLR site and another PLR site and another PLR site, all the plugins you buy can be applied to all the sites you build. So, hey, how about that for a deal? And you have them for life. So, there's actually, if you click on The question mark up there, I believe it will take you to the membership script. But it's people who are ready to become owners. I want to have my own site. I want to have my own membership. I want to be able to have an instant ATM. You really call us that? No, I use the catchphrase of instant ATM. But you know what? If you treat your subscribers and your members right, give them what they want, and you give it to them at their price that you know they'll buy, it's really like an instant ATM. But you got to make sure it's what they need, what they want, and you got to ask questions in order to find out what they need, what they want. So getting to know your membership is one of the first and foremost things about running a business. What do you know about your customers? What do you know about the people who are interested in being members? Information is power. All right. This is the part where we open it up to questions. Usually I'll answer questions as I go through, but I actually have an outline for this. Oh, I know I'm usually disordered and chaotically friendly, but because this is a different sort of webinar, I wanted to put it out there so that it was in an orderly fashion, and why these particular plugins are being highlighted, why we're talking about them, and what they mean in regards to your business. So, questionnaire plugin in Genius, they collect information for you, and Genius is your virtual assistant. And the more information you know about your business and about your members, the more money you can make, because you know what they want. If you give them what they want. Give them what they want. It's so much easier that way. All right. Ooh, not bad. Yes, it is. It's free. It's free to register for the script, and you can generate unlimited licenses with that. So, you know, don't be like, oh wow, I don't have any money. Listen, the only money you need to put down and out right now is if you win, or you feel so inclined to get adventurous and make your own site. You need a public label rights package that has master resale rights, which means you have the ability to do whatever you want with the information inside, the product inside. You can sell it and claim that you made it. That's all mine. Yes. There are videos in the membership script back office area that show you, they break it down just how to use a PLR package to create your own membership site. And it's free. The only thing you got to pay for is the plugins. The only thing you got to do to pay for is to make it more awesome and give yourself the ability to make more money with more than just the product, because it's not just the product you make money with. It's all the other things that go with it. Because if you have people promoting your site, hey, that's what it's about. It's got an affiliate plan. If you've got people promoting your site and you're using your own banners on the sidebar or in the footer to promote whatever you want, then you get all that free advertising for yourself as an owner, because believe me, that's what owners do. We monopolize all the advertising space we can that we own.
No, I just want to see my picture up there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were coming up to give away prizes, since it didn't look like anybody had questions. They're like, oh, you're not going to ramble on for hours and hours and hours?
I want to add something to what you just said, because a lot of the stuff that we've been doing in webinars, both you and us with Janet, is all about how to be a good affiliate. Now, here's the thing, right? If you're an affiliate marketer, You don't have your own program. You don't have your own site. You can make money. I know you can make money because that's how I started. But here's what I found. Okay, right? As an affiliate marketer, you have to be able to shout above all the noise that's going on out there. Your emails have to be, because you're promoting other people's products. Lots of other people are promoting as well, and so your emails, when they go out, have to shout out above all of the other noises going on about those products, and that makes it very competitive. Now, when I first started, that wasn't quite the case. I mean, I'm a bit old in the tooth here. This is 15 years ago when I started. It wasn't quite so much, but now it is. And even after a few years of me doing that, I realized that how competitive it was getting. And so what's the easiest way to get around that? Well, here's what I discovered. If you have your own website, and in this case, that was why TMS was created in the first place, this gives me a base in which to build my list, which is what I did with it, because you can build your list with TMS just like you can with an autoresponder. In fact, easier with this kind of site than you can trying to get people to sign up for an autoresponder, because let's be fair, everybody uses autoresponders. I mean, pulling someone's email these days is like pulling hen's teeth. They really don't want to give you a good email. Now, with a membership site, let's not call it a membership site, because this TMS is now a site builder. It just happens to have a membership thing component to it. But now, if order they want to get stuff freebies from you, because that's how I did it, is every so often you send out a link for a freebie. They're going to give you a decent email because they want the free stuff, okay? And in between giving them out them freebies, you can say, oh, by the way, why not take a look at this? When they log in to get freebie, you can say, guess what? There's a great new program out. We'd like you to look at that too. And that was how I got over making a noise. I distanced myself from the noise. People actually read and opened my emails because I was giving stuff away and asking them to log in, and then letting the software do all the work and the selling, because you can set that up beforehand. Sitting down and rewriting other affiliates' emails, I don't know about Marci, but it's a pain in the butt, because you still have to be different. But this was made it just so much easier to do it, and that's why I wanted to bring this with my, because that's what I mean, that's what I said to you, Morris, is that is what we're doing, right? We're teaching them one thing and doing something entirely different. So what we're doing today is telling you what we're doing rather than teaching you an affiliate, and that's how we get around all that noise. It's easier to say there's a new freebie in your members area, log in, and just go get it, or whatever it is doing. And then when they log in, that's when you do the marketing to them. PSs, I mean, I'm waxing lyrical, but that is the reason why you need your own site. And I don't just mean a traffic exchange either. I mean, I sell LFMT, and I'll actually sell it to you. But here's the thing, there are other ways of doing this. And building your own list in those things, and then use traffic exchanges as the way to bring in new members for it. That's the way to do it. Not necessarily start your own traffic exchange. I'm not trying to talk you out of that. But you could be different here and have this thing. Now, we've given you I Am Successful. Tony Tizak did it with his GE book. Yeah, that's right. Sunny's not. Is Sunny here? No, Sunny's not here. But Sunny did it by exactly the same methods, by writing ebooks and stuff. So it's a way of getting that list that you have control of, and a way for you to climb above all of the other noise of all the other people advertising the same stuff.
And it's a good script to learn on as well, because you don't have to balance the traffic aspect. All you have to do is bring the new members in and keep presenting them with things that they want, instead of moving traffic.
A lot of the owners would probably slap me on the wrist for saying this, but instead of promoting TEs, you should be promoting your own website. Get people in there first. Get them into your own site first, and then tell them about all the, just like I've said, tell them about all the other things you'd like them to join and go and buy. But get them inside first. That's the key.
I do all my outside promoting inside my sites. It doesn't make sense for me to split up the advertising that I use outside to grow my businesses when I can just utilize the traffic that I have inside my businesses from the membership. And that's active referrals because they come inside my membership area. So for you guys who are like, oh, I can't get my referrals active, I can't get my list doing, that's how we do it. We build our own site and then we promote the places that we want to build traffic at, get traffic at, to the members that are in that site because they trust us. Oh, well, so-and-so, the owner of such and such, said I should promote here. Well, I'm going. This would be good for someone who has no site at all, but I make more money selling. Oh, well, you can sell the TE script as well. I mean, you can put that in the downline builder section. Wanna own your own traffic exchange? Wanna own your own mailer? Wanna own your own membership site? You know, you still can be an affiliate of the membership script. You earn affiliate commissions because the people here buy plugins. So it's no different than anything else. But I'm just saying it's easier for people to get their feet wet with a 1 or 2 page PLR website that has a product instead of trying to figure out how to juggle traffic and deliver it and make sure that everything is staying balanced. It's gradations.
I would say, Randy, this would be good for anybody. No site at all. It's where I would start. I would start to build. I would put my own site up first, and then use that site to sell the script. If I didn't own the script, I do. The way I would do it would be to set up a website first to get people that were in that. And this is the way. I mean, this is another thing we've talked about. Is that when you set this site up, have an end result. It's very good to have a end result in mind. So well, in Randy's case, he wants to sell the TE script. Fair play to Randy. So now let's build a website that attracts people into it that would be interested in buying the TE script. And you get them in, and you build your list, and you get them infused. You give them freebies, you give them information, updates, all that kind of stuff. And so, by the way, I think this is what you ought to do, and then you make the recommendation.
Well, in regards to
well, Randy, I would say that's only because you were used to using the TE script, right? I am in fact the complete opposite way around. I much prefer to use the TMS than the traffic exchange script because they do different things. And I'll give you an example with the LFMTE script, and we're going a little off target here, but I'll answer the question. With the LFMTE script, I cannot put up content on the site that's viewable by the public. The only content I can put up in an LFMT is only viewable by the members. With the TMS software, I can treat it like a blog. I can put content up and make it public. I can put articles up and make it public on the site. All of that attracts the search engines. So you have multiple entry points. Now we're getting technical now. This is some of the stuff that we were going on. But by using the TMS script, you have actually multiple entry points into the site, which I'm sure on a later date we'll talk about multiple entry sites. But so there's the thing. But at the end of the day, I would say whatever you're comfortable in is the way you should start. Although I would say that you should move on to TMS if you're going to just start on the site. How about that? Sorry, Marci, I jumped ahead about 5 lessons.
oh no, that's fine. I'm just figuring out how I want to say this. Randy, there is no one true way of doing anything online. However, this being the membership script webinar, we're focusing on that. And I will tell you that having all the options that are included in the TE script for those who have absolutely no idea what a script looks like from the back side, isn't just massively confusing, because not everybody has your level of technical expertise, nor do they have your experience. So we have the videos that show people how to break it down and how to make quick site from without all the extra confusion. So if we run a LFMTE, then we will rock it there and we will talk about it. But because this is more focused on the membership script, we're just going to have to shout you down and say, if you want to be contrary, you're just going to have to be contrary, because we're just going to talk about TMS. But that's what we're doing.
I mean, there are other differences as well. The plugins were different. Genix for TMS is far better than the Genix for LFMVM or LFMTE. It has a couple of very subtle differences. For instance, in LFMTE, Genix allows you to set up an autoresponder series for new members. That's it. So as they're a new member, they get their autoresponder sequence and then they're stopped. Whereas with the TMS Genix version, it acts just like an autoresponder in that you can go in and change the autoresponder series and have all of the members see the new autoresponder series, whereas in LFMT and LFMVN, that's not possible. So there are big subtle differences, and it does depend on what it is you want to achieve. So it's, again, I've jumped forward, but Randy irritated me. Now, and the thing is, we also don't want to get people confused with. Yeah, there's got to be, we already have an LFMT and LFMVM meetings, and this was designed to teach people to start their own website, start their own business, rather than just for owners.
This is for people who don't want the headache of dealing with traffic. Because it is. I will tell you that. Like, from an owner's perspective, if you own something that moves traffic, your main concern is, how many new members do I have I brought in? How many people are active? And what's the rate that my traffic's being delivered at? And am I selling too many so nobody's surfing or reading? What gives? So, I mean, in terms of easy money, the TMS script allows you to take something very simple and complete, put it together, get it up there, and once you've got all the site put together, well, then it's time to promote the shit out of that, because you're building your list with the more members you bring in, and as you're using Genix, you can put sales offers for whatever you want for another site that you just made like last week. Then get the sales going in that site. And it's just, you've got to keep it going. The momentum is, you build sites with products that you own, or that you own the sale rights to, so that once they've bought this, they're presented with this. Oh, hey, I own that too, so it's 100% commissions for me, because I'm the super affiliate. This is my funnel. So if you've got 4 or 5 sites that are different products that you can funnel your members through, that's the easy way to profits. And I'm not saying that TEs aren't awesome, because they are. And I'm not saying that mailers aren't awesome, because they are, because you need traffic. But if you don't want the headache of trying to figure out the traffic for your members, this is the way you're going to want to go. Because it's the only thing out there that's really that easy. You just got to promote it. Set it up and promote it. Set it up and promote it. Oh, yeah. I don't know why you popped away. It's like, well, hey, I didn't know. Because, Yeah, so, exactly. So do you guys have any other, because we're gonna get to the selling off part of this, and then we're gonna get to the prize part. Because we have because that's the whole purpose of these webinars, not just to tell you information, but to sell you things. And the best way to sell you things is with deals. So, yeah, you know, I'm trying to keep my voice lower so it doesn't echo too much. I see. Moving. And I'll just pop off and get this going. But for the sweepstakes winner, people, you must be a member of the membership script site. Your prize will be delivered in the PLR section, your download section, and while you're there, you can watch the videos, because the PLR package that we are giving away for our sweepstakes winner is actually the one pictured in the video. So, lucky winner. You will have all the incentive and all the guidance you need in order to translate your zip package, PLR package, into a membership site that can be up and earning you money within the next 24 hours. Wow! Wow! Holy frijoles, Batman!
And here's the thing, right? And as this is the first one I'm doing, I'm gonna give something special away to that person. Because if they take the PLR product and they take action with it, and they actually get it up on our website with a proper site set up with it, and come to us and say, I've done it, I've set it up, I'll send out an email promoting it from one of my sites. Now, I am not going to guarantee what sales you'll make from that, but I will send out one email on site from today for that person that actually wins it and takes action with it. Because that's the deal, right? Action.
Yes. Yes. And wow, you guys, that's very generous. That's pretty awesome. Because why? It's a PLR product, and it's something that has to do with online marketing. It has to do with something that Puddy's members are definitely going to want. All right, so Brenda. What? Yes, I am ready for the winner. Repeatedly calling my name is kind of a giveaway. Hey, I like to try to keep things light. Judy Doss. Ah, man, I just had like a little squeal in my head because I didn't want to go too crazy. I don't know what my microphone sounds like. I don't want to break your eardrums. So yes, all right, fantastic, Judy. Well, you heard Robert's offer. If you go ahead and you take action on the PLR, what is it? What was the number? Brenda, what was the number? Then you have a significant lead, head start. Wow. And you've got the videos to help you, and there's a support. But really, I've looked at those videos, and they're comprehensive. They're very step by step, so you shouldn't have any problem. So I'm looking forward to seeing you take action, because if you do this, well then I like to make money too. I don't mind promoting it to people who are my members. So hey, that's two reasons to take action right there. 20.
Now we've talked about Genix and the questionnaire, and I've got a thing up there about don't be scared of the price. Well, I happen to know that the price is a lot less than what it says on the website. So, and at the moment, I've got Genix down at $97 instead of $197, so over half off. The questionnaire is normally at 47, and I've dropped it to 27. And anybody that buys Genix at 97, I'll also give them the questionnaire plugin. So there you go. That's quite a drop. Now we're not expecting everybody to do it, but you know that's part of the reason for coming to these. We'll give you good information of how to set these sites up, what to do with them, how to carry it forward, because that's the next thing. And we'll also give you good deals like this. Now this is the first one. The next one is in 2 weeks' time on a Wednesday at a different time, and Josh is going to be here and not me. And as I said to Marci, Josh is an expert at actually going through each of the plugins and showing you how it works. So in next Wednesdays, we'll actually show you how what Genix actually does, as opposed to just saying, you know, you should have it.
I'm definitely looking forward to that one.
There you go. Don't tell Josh I dropped the price that low. And normally the question is, how going to ask? How going to last? And so the answer is, it will last for about an hour after this webinar is prices back.
Hey, son. What's the PLR pack that Judy won?
It is the exact same package that Sunny uses to because inside the website Sunny has done a complete start to finish how to set up a website using PLR, where to put it, how to upload it, all that stuff, and it is the ClickBank approval, how to get ClickBank approval of the product, and this so it's a set of videos that tells people how to be able to set a product up to get it accepted by ClickBank. So it's and I specifically because it is the one I gave Sunny to do the videos on. So the videos, everything that's in the package, you're going to see in the video.
A quick question. Anybody who buys Genix today, do they have to put in a support ticket in order to get questions?
Yes, if you buy Genix today, just put a support ticket in. Sunny and Brenda would understand what's happening to say that you purchased it through this webinar and you were promised the questionnaire plugin, and they'll just add it to your account.
Yeah. So as much as we wanted to give everybody who showed up this PLR package, I'm the stingy girl here, but I pointed out something that I think is important. If everybody gets the same thing, well then everybody else is taking action, and then what happens? Nobody takes action. Plus, you don't really understand the true value of what you're being given. So I said to Robert, I said, I think the winner should get the PLR package, and then, you know, they'll understand and have a better appreciation for what they've got and take action, because they're the only one that got that package. We give good deals. We give you reasons why you should be using our plugins. So, successful like us, we use the tools we use.
And for all those people that didn't, with our product, like I said 10 years ago, which is still relevant. Look around here, for a very popular program that people are buying a lot, that you know is popular and sells, and go make a product telling people how to use that, whatever. That's your starting point for a membership site.
Exactly.
And then you can email the owner and say, I've created this course on how to use your program. Perhaps you'd like to promote it to your members. How you might know. Yes.
Depends on the product and how you're saying to use so and so's
Do a good enough
site.
job. If you let him, the person is, you do a good enough job in pre-selling his product, why is he not going to?
Exactly.
I mean, some people are idiots and they won't get it. So I'm not guaranteeing a yes,
but life is a gamble, you know. And I minor gamble. You don't know. And unless you get a cease and desist order, it's not like it's like
here's the thing: pick a product where there's several competitors, where there's competition, where there's 4 or 5 choices for that particular product. Send off the email to him and say, I've done so and so. He says no. Rewrite your product to promote one of the other competitors. It's to them. Or set up, if there's 5 products and 5 competitors, set up 5 sites with exactly the same information, but directed at each of the products.
You're very cagey.
Well, I'm hearing
it. And you know, you guys, it's so easy to do these sort of things when you have content. Like
yeah. I mean, I'll give you another one. Okay, right, straight off the top of your head. If you've got an ebook on how to lose weight, right? All you do is set up multiple websites for how to lose weight for stay-at-home moms, how to lose weight for teenagers going through puberty, how to lose weight for women who've just given birth, how to lose. It's the same information. You've just targeted it at different lines. It's not a throw out there lose weight. Someone who's just given birth and wants to lose weight, well, look at that. Some teenager through puberty to lose weight, well, look at that. Information, fine.
We did all the things that we wanted to do. Yes, we gave you the information. We talked about the things you should have done, these exact things, and have profited from them. Well, then I guess you wouldn't be here. So, well, TMS, I guess. I believe it works with every hosting that's out there. But they also, TMS also has support. So if you run into problems, there's always somebody there to help you out, because we're all about helping people build their empires. And sometimes you got questions, and we're here to support you. Sometimes, no, all the time, whenever we can. So.
There you go. Basically, that is requirements required for server. So that page so the actual server.
You need a license.
So you could show that to your, saying that to have all this turned on. No, it's when you sign up, Michael, with TMS, it's different from all the other scripts. Once you're signed up for TMS, you have an unlimited license. You can create as many TMS websites as you want. So it's one and all encompassing license. You do need to put your URLs for each site you're setting up, but you don't need to buy their licenses. If you've got 20 ideas, you can have 20 sites.
You don't have to buy it. That's why I like the TMS site. You don't have to buy the script license key. It's always there. All right. And so the two things that were talked about today, Genius questionnaire, and like Mr. Robert Puddy said, it is on sale for you guys right now for 90 investment. So it's not like you'll ever have to pay it again. And you can add it to as many TMS sites as you build. So fantastic investment, only $97 today. And if you get that today, we'll throw in the questionnaire plugin for free, but you got to send in a support ticket after you purchase Genius plugin. And if you just want to get the questionnaire plugin, it's only $27 today. So that being said, I hope you guys got a whole lot out of today's webinar. Knowing your members is so important, and it's vital because you need to know what they want in order for you to make money and for you to make more sites and products that they're going to buy from you, that they want to buy from you. So next webinar, seminar, we will be, Josh will actually be doing most of the meat of the hosting. He'll be showing you all the different functionalities of Genius and how to use it and set things up. So yes, it's fantastic, and the more we can show you how to utilize this powerful tool, the more you're gonna just fall in love with it and say, how did I ever do without it? So 7 o'clock? I don't have my sticky notes up here. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Somebody's got it down. Robert's like, oh, are you waiting for me to type it in? Oh, well, hey, I'll take any help I can get. But that's the next one, and we'll be talking about Genius. So if you're not sure, you're on the fence, or you just don't know how to use this awesome plugin, come 6 p.m. Thank you. Come on over. Come on in. And it'll be your chance to ask questions, because after Josh does his thing and shows you how to set things up, we'll have a little so that
Right, just today, but it's a 20. John went through Genius and showing exactly how it works as well. I'm the marketer with all the snazzy ideas, and Josh is the one that puts all my stupid ideas into action. He's the technical one. I want to thank Mark as well for running this and keep this online or inline, if you like, because I would have went off at 25 different tangents and gave.
I did. That really makes it the best. Seeing you guys come out, and I'm actually very much looking forward to. Ooh, homework. Do you guys want homework? What? Do you want homework? I'm gonna give you homework anyway. All right. For those of you who are owners, your homework is by Genius. No. Hey, that's extra credit. If you have Genius, put together some extra deals, some deals, whether it's credit deals or a product, a PLR product that you just happen to have laying around on your hard drive that you just so happen to work together into a nice little membership script site. Set something up with your system and let your members know that you're here, you're active, and that you're talking to them. You want them to come see things because the more active you are, the more active they'll be. And if you don't have one, I believe Mr. Puddy said there are tons of PLR products out there. Open your eyeballs and find some. And if you have some, because some of you do, some of you have some already on your computer, there's no time like the present to see what you can get started.
I would say I'm guessing that in this room got our products stuffed away on their or something. But I think never. As it's time to break them.
Yep. Homework time. Find that PLR and put it to work. That's your homework, guys. And I want to see your homework. Next webinar, I want to see at least 5 new websites from you guys. I really do. I really, that's what I want, and that's your homework. So that being said, I hope you got a lot out of today's webinar. I hope you guys take us up on the deals we put together for you, and we'll see you guys real soon in 2 weeks. It'll be my 4th anniversary next week at this time. Soon, next time on TMS webinar. Oh yes, and Robert will have Judy's prize in your TMS account by tomorrow. So enjoy and have fun, guys. Happy marketing!